Welcome to Epochs Across Eras. On this channel, we uncover the milestones, legends, and innovations that shaped our world. Today we explore China's first kingdom, the Xia Dynasty. But was it real, or was it a political myth? After Yu the Great tamed the Great Flood, he became China's first ruler. But unlike previous tribal chiefs, Yu introduced something new, a hereditary monarchy. Instead of electing the next ruler, he passed power to his son Qi, marking the beginning of the Xia Dynasty, the first recorded dynasty in Chinese history. The Xia Dynasty is traditionally said to have ruled China from 2070 to 1600 BCE, lasting nearly 500 years. According to ancient records, it had 17 kings, all descending from Yu the Great. These rulers expanded agriculture, built fortified cities, and developed early forms of governance. But here's the problem. Almost everything we know about the Xia dynasty comes from texts written centuries later. The earliest written records about Xia appear during the Zhou dynasty, nearly 1,000 years after the Xia supposedly ruled. So if no written records from the Xia period exist, how do we know if it was real? For decades, historians debated whether the Xia dynasty was real or a later invention. However, modern archaeology has uncovered fascinating clues that suggest the Xia may have existed. In the 1950s, archaeologists discovered the Erlitou culture, a Bronze Age civilization that thrived from 1900 to 1500 BCE near the Yellow River. This timeline closely matches that of the Xia dynasty described in historical texts. Erlitou had all the characteristics of an early Chinese dynasty: a centralized government, large palatial buildings, and evidence of social hierarchy. However, there is one major issue. No written records from the Erlitou people mention Xia. So, was the Xia dynasty real but called something else? Or was it simply an exaggerated story used to justify later dynasties? Even if the Xia dynasty was partly mythical, its impact on Chinese history is undeniable. Later dynasties, including the Shang and Zhou, referenced the Xia to justify their own rule. The concept of the mandate of heaven, where a ruler had divine approval, was used to explain why dynasties rose and fell. The Xia dynasty also introduced early forms of governance that shaped future dynasties, including dynastic succession, bureaucracy, and agricultural advancements. Whether real or symbolic, it played a key role in shaping China's identity. Some scholars believe the Xia was a transition period between tribal rule and centralized dynasties, representing an early model of governance. Others suggest it was invented by the Zhou dynasty to justify their own power. The Xia dynasty remains one of the greatest mysteries in Chinese history. Whether real or not, it has influenced generations of leaders and shaped the foundation of China's ruling system. It represents the transition from tribal communities to centralized rule, marking the first steps toward an empire that would last for millennia. But what do you think? Was the Xia dynasty a historical reality, or was it a political invention to justify later rule? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching Epochs Across Eras. If you enjoyed this journey into China's past, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring the epochs that define us all.